Nobody has ever tried to steal from me and lived long enough to spend a dime.
I'm Luke Sparke. I'm the director of Bring Him to Me, and I've also directed films like Occupation Rainfall, Occupation, and worked in the film industry all my life. I got into the film industry through our family company, which is Costume and Props. So I got to work on some great, fantastic shows like Steven Spielberg's The Pacific, and worked with Hugh Jackman on X-Men Origins Wolverine, where I was his military costumer. And, I did that from when I was 18 right through to when I decided to pursue my dream of directing a film, and used my sort of contacts and my knowledge base to move into producing and directing myself. Fourth feature film, which is great. I mean, not many people get to say that, especially in Australia. It's like I think the graph is like 1 and 2, and then like way down for people who get to do their third or fourth or fifth film. Very lucky. This film definitely stands out in my resume. The fact is that I was able to attract some great actors on board, and I took this film on because it was so different. This is the first film that I haven't written myself. It's written by someone else who pitched me the script, and I came on board for it. I liked it because it was the complete opposite of Occupation Rainfall, and I didn't want to get sort of stuck in a Hollywood column of like, oh, he's the alien guy, which was starting to happen. So I took this on, and luckily for me, it was very well received by actors. So I've got people like Barry Pepper, Sam Neill, Rachel Griffiths, Leah McIntyre, and it's really a character-driven film, a character piece. It's 90 minutes. It's nice and tight. We're out. I think it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it just really was responded to well. So Bring Him to Me is about a passenger and a driver who, after going on a heist, the driver is told that the passenger has double-crossed them and taken some money, and he's told that he has to deliver this passenger to the mob boss in another town, 90 minutes away. So he has to take him on this drive, and as they go on this drive, they find out about each other, and it's a lot of different themes going on. There's lots of father and son, and family ties, just a character piece in general of who these people are. Definitely a character-driven gangster piece. All my films have been based in Australia, Occupation and other films, and the script sort of didn't say where it was. It could have been Nowhereville, and we talked about it being Australian-based, and there are a lot of Australian films like this. Two Hands, gangster type films, Animal Kingdom, and I wanted to have a broader international appeal, not just sticking myself to Australians, even though I'm very, passionate about the Australian film industry. So it's based in America. They're the writers from England, so it could have been set in England, it could have been set anywhere. I just picked America, but to keep the Australian portion of us here, we crewed it up here. It was all local crew, filmed in Queensland to make it look like America, which American films do all the time. The technical difficulties that came with filming an American film here was many, probably a lot more than I thought going in. But finding the right cars, and the story is about a car drive one night, taking this passenger to his fate. So had to get the right car, had to get other cars on the road, the lock roads off, and change it around, and use visual effects in post-production to flip signs and everything else to make it look like it's America. So that was interesting that I've never had to do before. So the film is out in Australia on November 2nd, Australia-wide, in a sort of semi quite large, but also a limited run across the country. We've got some great spots in all capital cities and country towns and everything else, so you should be able to find it. And then it comes out on VOD and DVD not long after, and then it comes out in America in January, and then the rest of the world after that.